To be sure that my vote gets counted. It's a very important election, and I'm afraid because of Hurricane Sandy coming that there could be issues with the voting later, depending on how the power outages go. So.
And usually in your area, are there power outages after storms?
Yeah, when we have storms like this, it's a hurricane that's coming here, and when we have storms like this, yeah, our
So
power
wait,
goes out.
instead of shopping for water batteries, now you're standing in this line?
Yes, I already did the water and batteries.
Are you a reporter?
It's a lot easier. I have to always try to go early.
Why? I mean,
To avoid the long lines, long waits.
to avoid the long lines.
Especially in the presidential election. It's always a very long line, so...
But you're standing right now in a line that looks like an hour plus of waiting.
Imagine when the first time in '08, I stood in line for 2 hours.
In the last debate, Israel was mentioned 34 times. Do you think it's justified in American elections?
I think it's important. I think that it is our number one, and that is a priority for us to support to whatever extent it takes to back Israel. I think it's very important for that.
And for you, issue number one in these elections, what is it?
To re-elect President Obama. What's wrong with Mitt Romney? Nothing. I think he's a decent person. I think he's very business-oriented. But I don't know if he's the right person. In my opinion, I don't think he's the right person. For me, when they say that is the economy better off, hey, yes, because I'm saving money. I don't have to pay for gas to go to work, to have my clothes, laundry, buy lunch every day. My kids are out of school. So yes, the economy is great for me. Now, it's too important. This election means a lot for this country. So for anyone that does not go with their rights to vote, I don't know why they're here if they don't do that.
Yes,
What are batteries?
we've gotten some batteries, right. She got some cake.
Why did you come here today and not on
Because
November 6th?
I was afraid that if we waited to the 6th, she wouldn't vote.
Why?
Because she doesn't like long lines. Right. But I made her come today.
So for how long have you been waiting since?
Since 10 after 11.
So it's like 40 minutes or so?
So far.
But
Yeah.
we were here yesterday, too.
We were here yesterday and left.
Why? Because the line was too long?
Yes.
Is it because just of the early votes or because of the storm or?
I think it's probably a combination of the early voting and the storm. That people want to make sure their vote gets counted.
Can you tell? I mean, is
Yeah,
it
I'm going to vote for President.
for President Obama?
I think that he needs time to finish what he started.
Do you feel the country is better off?
I think it is, and I don't think anybody else could have done any better.
I think he's in Israel, definitely going to be a supporter.
And is it an issue that should be in the U.S. elections, or it just became, too much of a
I
topic?
think it's very important to the entire world is what happens in Israel, and I think it's in the whole Middle East, and it's very, very important. And I think Obama will do anything he can to be on Israel's side.
Is it worth to wait in this line for so long just to?
I think it is. It's very important because we're not only voting for president, we're voting for other issues this
And
time.
we're showing the rest of the world, too, for the women that don't get the vote or they are not even allowed to come out of their house. We're showing people that matters. It matters to be a democracy. It matters to have a fair choice and to have a choice.
Would you wish that President Obama, for example, would campaign in this state in Maryland more than?
I think President Obama feels that this state here is well taken care of. That's why I don't see him, posting with this. And the people, they are really cheering for the state here. I really do believe that we are taken care of.
Okay. So you don't feel deprived of political attention?
No, I don't. I really don't. I think he's reaching out really to get, he's made his speech here for us. We've all accepted what he said. And I feel really comfortable about it because I didn't, I wouldn't be able to do that. But I think he's just trying to reach other places to get them to understand what he's doing.